Hello, young man.
I haven't been called that in quite a while. Good morning.
How you doing?
Good morning. Really excited. A lot of good things, which you just reminded me of. First one is our, of course, backpack drive tomorrow with Bubba. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, really excited about that. Record number of businesses participating, record number of people reaching out. It's going to be fun. We're going to have lots of good stuff here. Karen, Chelsea have organized and orchestrated a lot of. We've got Aviva Pizza, and I won't list them all, but we have pizza, we have yogurt, custard, we have it all. Um,
Ooh, I really
yeah.
like Aviva pizza.
Oh, it's so good.
It, I like when you lift it up, the bottom is just the right amount of char on it. Like there's just a little bit of
So,
black, but it's not overly done. I think they do it perfectly.
okay, Dave Portnoy.
Uh,
Um,
no, I'm not a pizza review guy,
yeah, no,
but
but he says that. He talks about the undercarriage. Let's look
I,
at the undercarriage. And it's true.
I'm a quality over quantity pizza guy. I'd rather have pizza a couple times a year that's really good. And Aviva's like that. I really enjoy that place.
Yeah, I love it too. And of course, Mr. Siebes and his son Joey are dear friends and contributors with us. But there's so many good pizza places, and I don't want to go down this rabbit hole, but so many. You've got Rico at Slice on Broadway. Then you've
Yep.
got you know uh, the Slice of New York, and you've got, and I'll tell you, a sleeper, uh, Il Il Pizziola.
Oh yeah.
I mean, people don't talk about their pizza, but I understand they fly in things every day,
Wow.
their ingredients every day. And I have to tell you, it's pretty impressive. But Aviva is, yeah, really, I can't wait. I mean, I stand there and I wait for them to make me one.
That's good. I like the slice in New York. A lot of people, I like the confidence the guy has.
You like what?
The confidence the guy
Oh yeah.
has.
Oh yeah, he's great.
I mean,
Sean. Sean's
yeah,
great.
some people he rubs the wrong way. I just like that at some point it's not a bit anymore. It's who you are, and it's like who he is.
Colin, let's be honest. You and I both also rub some people wrong sometimes.
Oh, 100%.
I, I love watching the people try to debate you on
On
Twitter. I think
anything, on
it's fun.
anything.
Oh, it's so funny.
Um, so
I
let
love
me
it.
remind
Okay, come
people
on,
real quick before the
come on.
backpack thing.
Yeah,
There's at Target and at Walmart, they still have $5 backpacks that you
they
can
do.
get.
They do.
Yes. Yes. So if you're looking to make a donation in backpacks, they have at $5 backpacks that you can swing in and grab.
Oh my.
Honestly. Hmm.
Oh, that's fabulous. I think we're kicking off with how many did we buy? We bought 90.
Wow.
Can we make it an even 100? Can we
Yeah,
get
they'll
10 more? We'll start it. We're going to kick it off with our contribution, in addition to hosting it and driving it. Yeah, we're going to start with 100.
awesome. 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 Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We're excited. We're excited about it. The participation. On the Bubba Show, we interviewed a young man named Kevin, and when you hear a young man who's just a junior in high school speak with the empathy and uh, just the complete total caring, coming from the heart. I mean, when I was a high school junior, I probably didn't care about much, but myself. And this young man really is exemplifies what this is all about. So, Kevin goes to North Allegheny, which is right next door here.
Right.
But let me tell you, it's really really wonderful, and this is what this whole community is all about. So, enough of that. We'll see you tomorrow, which obviously we're taping this today on Wednesday. Thursday is the day for our backpack.
All right.
So, okay,
What
that's
about
it.
Cam Hayward? Cam Hayward. That's a topic of the day, seems
All right,
like.
tell me. Well, there's a couple of those topics. Also, I will tell you that we have made friends with Aaron Rodgers
Oh,
through his people, and we will be delivering a vehicle for Mr. Rogers to use. And we'll talk more about that relationship as we have more details. but we're really excited about it. And I'll let you transition into the Cam Hayward, but when I was looking at the Post Gazette online this morning,
Uh-huh.
my heart dropped
Oh.
because I saw that the lineman, I forget who it was, stepped on Aaron
Oh,
Rodgers'
yeah, yeah,
foot.
yeah.
And I didn't read the rest of the story, but when I saw that, I was like, no, no, please, no. So anyway,
So
that said,
are you taking a vehicle to Mr. Rogers' neighborhood then, is what you're telling me?
I can't say, but
You missed the
by this
joke.
evening he will be driving a Schultz Ford
You
vehicle.
missed the joke.
I got it.
Okay, anyway, continue.
That's it. Now
Uh
let's talk about Cam.
you go first.
Well, I'm not sure what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about his
If you
holdout.
agree or disagree with his tact.
No, no,
You don't
I
like
don't.
it?
No, I don't. Um, Maybe we should clarify what that is for everybody.
That he wants to renegotiate a contract
Right.
that he just signed a year ago.
Yep. Well, that's the what, but what's the
Uh-huh.
how? And what's the how? The how is he's not practicing.
Right. He's having a hold in, so to speak, and he said he'll miss regular season games if need be.
Well, I didn't see that. Did he say that?
He did say that.
Oh,
You know what
Ugh.
I would do if I was the Steelers?
What?
I'd get real ruthless. I'd say, we'll give you what you want. Part of the expendability contractually and from a money standpoint is we're cutting your brother.
They're going to do that anyway.
I'd do it today. I'd say we'll do it today.
I don't think you can do that. I think one has to stand on its own. I think they
No,
both.
well, let's see. Let's see how hardball he wants to play. I think this is I really like Cam. Let me say that. And he's one of the people that's done more for our community than about 99% of the athletes who's ever lived here. But you have
Yeah,
to separate that. It looks bad now that Cam
it's a
said
bad look. It's a bad look.
about Rogers that Rogers can't hold the organization hostage.
Does he
Real
talk
bad.
about Aaron?
He did during that whole dog and pony show.
Right. And I remember that, but nothing recent.
No, the other thing too, I don't know if you feel this way, but this feels anti-Cam in the way that he's gone about his business throughout his career.
I'm not sure, and I don't know what promises were made when he signed his last contract. If any promises were made that he'd be the highest paid defensive player, or if there were anything like that. Because then, of course, TJ comes in and they give him a big contract. Um, you know, again, I don't know Cam. I know people that know Cam. Very close friends of mine are very close to him, and he's truly a pillar of the community. He really is.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't judge what he's doing. But if his name wasn't Cam Hayward, I mean, at the point of his career that he's in right now,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd let it play out. I just there's nothing. I would not acquiesce to that.
Well,
Um,
let me say this. You live in a world and I live in the same world in terms of this, that you said, I don't know what was said or what wasn't said. We both live in a world of contracts. And if somebody was going to put that down and say that this was, if you did this, you got this, I'd make darn sure that was in my contract and not just spoken.
yeah, and I don't know that that happened. I just because this seems to be so out of character for him, and so I don't know why, and I don't think any of us really do. And maybe maybe you're right. Maybe they did say it, and maybe he should have put it in writing. And I mean, I don't know. I just it's really hard for me to believe this is happening. Really is. But
Yeah.
but I have to tell you,
Mm-hmm.
um, you know, you have some pretty aggressive new guys out there, and yeah, it's great that Cam can mentor them, but there's no better mentor than experience and playing time. So get him in there and let him start to play. But was Cam? How many games did Cam miss last year? Do we know?
Yeah, not a lot. I mean, he played and he was
But the
out
year
there.
before, but the year
Yeah, he missed,
before,
he was hurt.
yeah,
But here's the other thing contractually and with this hold in or whatever. I am of the utmost confidence that The minute he goes back out there, it's 100% full board football, business behind him. It's time to play football, and there's like no ill will, whether that's tomorrow or whether that's week 3 of the season. Like, you talk about a leader. I'm still like, he went on the trip and standing on the sidelines to Jacksonville. It's not like he's going to shirk his duties of helping out younger players through all of this.
Well, don't forget, that precedent was also set by T.J. Watt this year.
Correct.
So he did the same thing, and of course they're fast and furious buddies.
And Boswell's doing the same thing, and nobody's really talking about that.
Yeah, well, he better be careful too, because that pitch
You like
kicker,
Ben Sauls. You love Ben Sauls.
I do. So I mean, it's just really, I mean, in our industry, no matter what the industry is, don't overvalue yourself, because there's always somebody bigger, better, ready to take your place, always. Including me. I mean, somebody could come in here and do things differently than me, and just kind of surpass everything I've ever done.
Yeah, John Hustleton, right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's it.
Yes.
But yeah, and yes, I mean, younger, bigger, better. What can I say?
This kind of feels like, and you'll remember this to some degree, I've had to read up on it. It almost is like a Franco to Seattle situation where you don't want to see that happen, but it's such a great relationship 99% of the time. And then however the last 1% goes, you don't want it to go bad.
Yeah.
You
I don't know. I mean, listen, there's so many variables that we
Yes.
don't know. We just don't know them. Um, uh, I don't know. To have your two top defensive players, you have the two top defensive players, the highest paid, okay, second highest paid, and you have a defense that looked like ours did last year. I mean, look, we sucked. Okay,
Yes.
right up the gut, right up the middle. They ran through us like we were Swiss cheese. Okay, um, I have to refer to that at some point if I'm negotiating contracts, right?
No, I'm with you.
We sucked.
Yeah,
We
correct.
sucked. And we were the highest paid defense in the league. What do you do with that?
No, it's got to get better. What do you make of a 70-yard field goal?
I don't really think about it.
Some people say that the rule, it's now guys have outgrown the kicking position and changes need to be made because
Yeah.
it's too easy to kick a field goal.
Oh, okay. Well, I know. I don't see any of that. I don't, like I
Narrow the
said, I don't think about it.
goalposts, do something
Yeah.
like that.
No. Why?
Do
For
you
one
like
guy, one
kickers?
time?
Do you like kickers in the game? Like, seriously?
Oh, yeah. I think they're part of the game. I think it's part of the game. That's part of how you develop a strategy. Yeah, I think it's fine.
I'm with you. I think the people bellyache, but there are some people who, honestly, Richard, one thing that the hill that they'll die on is for 59 minutes and 50 seconds, these big, brutish, bad dudes beat the heck out of each other. And
Yeah.
then some little guy trots out there from Miami or Argentina or wherever and decides the game. And he really had no influence in the game. And that bothers them.
Well, that he does have an influence in the game, because
I agree with you.
that's a strategy. A strategy is, let me get to the 30, let me get to the 40, we'll kick a field goal, right? So that, very important. Very important. But you have to be able to depend on the guy to put it through the uprights also.
You're right.
Right.
Everybody has a position. Not everybody is meant to
Right.
push people around.
Right. Right. And so, yeah, I just dismiss that kind of conversation. I really do. I don't have time for it.
I
Um,
like that when things aren't something that you care about, you don't fake or feign talking about them. You just dismiss it and say, I don't have time for it.
I don't. I really don't. That's ridiculous. So, but I'm excited about Aaron. I'm
Yes.
excited about him being part of our mission here at Schultz Ford, in whatever manner that may be. I'm excited the opportunity to meet him. Excited to watch him. This weekend's our first home game. I have a feeling our first home game, even though it's only the second game of the season and it's preseason,
Mm-hmm.
I think because of all the changes that we have made, and the first team's probably going to have at least one series, right? I think people are going to come out in droves to see this. I think,
Maybe it
oh,
depends
I
on what
think
they
so.
do with this scrimmage against Tampa or whatever.
When is that?
Today they're doing something.
They're doing today? Where?
Yeah, at camp, right?
In Latrobe. When does camp break?
Now, today.
Today camp breaks. Okay. Um, I don't think it depends on that. I don't think today matters to what the public receives or displays on Saturday. I think Saturday is going to be unbelievable. If you're going to go to any game at all, I think first the opener, home opener, of course, but this game, first game, even as preseason, first game with all the new look, and we really have a new look. We
Yeah,
really did. We have younger, faster. And to me, I love, faster, more athletic, more fit, bulk in the middle. We have, um, I used to love Jason Taylor and played for Miami, and he was from here. I used to
hmm
love that. I love that model, and I think Ryan Shazier was that model. Fit, fast, hit hard, um, and I think we have that again in our secondary. I think we have it in our linebacker crew, and up front, I think we have just what we need to stop that running through us like Swiss cheese problem.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%.
That's never
Um,
happened, by the way,
what's that?
that you agree with me 100%.
No, I do. I was reading something not about football just before I came on. Did you know this?
No,
I was reading
I don't
about
know what it is.
Ford, and no, I was reading about this mid-size EV vehicle that's going to be produced. Did you read about
Mhm.
this?
I did.
$30,000 is it. If this hits, it's going to hit big.
It's gonna hit. It'll hit.
I'm I'm excited about this. A mid-size pickup, and they're bringing 5,000 jobs to Louisville, Kentucky, like that. And I think that it's going to be the precursor to an SUV at some point doing the same thing on that same chassis. But anyway, that's just my thought.
Well, I'm glad you've read that. I'm glad you like it because it's we're calling it our Model T moment.
I see that because if you take out with how money has been throughout, it would essentially be the same proportion to someone's wages that it is when the Model T was introduced, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct. And not just that, but it's a whole model. I mean, it's a complete different direction when we take one plant down completely and retool it and start to build a completely new product in it. I think it really shows that we are at the forefront. The Ford Motor Company was, is, and always will be at the forefront of automotive manufacturing. I really do believe that.
I was captivated by this. And then I went to YouTube and watched some of the clips. Like the CEO doesn't talk like a CEO, he talks like a regular guy,
He
which
is a
is
regular guy. He's a
that.
regular guy with hyper intelligence.
Yeah. So that
He
was
is a
good.
regular guy. Yeah. No,
Uh,
he's on.
um,
He's also on the board of directors for Harley Davidson.
oh,
Yeah, he is.
Harley Davidson just got a new CEO, and I forget where he came from, but it was
Yeah.
from a company. Oh, where was it from? They just got a brand new CEO.
Yeah, that's true. They did.
hmm Oh, I
Um,
read. I
I
spend the
love
morning
Harley
reading.
Davidson too, by the way.
Hey, do you ride motorcycles?
I own motorcycles. I don't ride them.
You just look at them. Oh,
I
we need to talk about something.
what?
Speaking of, I texted you over the weekend from Cars and Coffee,
Oh
and there
yeah.
was a microbus you were in love with.
Oh my God. So Chelsea's sitting here with me right now, and her sister Jackie and I
Uh-huh.
both love those Volkswagen buses. Jackie has one.
What
Eh,
year?
I can't. I don't remember. Chelsea, can you help me here? I don't know. Something in the 70s. But my
Wow.
grandfather used to pick me up and take me to school in that thing. And and he was older and he couldn't drive a stick. It was a stick shift. He couldn't drive a stick for his life.
You just
And
smell the clutch burning. Yeah.
I have to tell you, that is such a cool. And I will say this, and kudos to Volkswagen. I really like their new version of it.
There's one sitting on the corner right by Aldi
Yeah,
on
is it
that.
yellow?
yellow and black.
Yeah, yeah, I saw
Um,
it.
yeah, I saw that, and then they had one that they must have sold that was like a turquoise color,
No,
but
I love that one.
it
I love
it
that one.
it looks enough like the old one, but modern enough that it's
Yeah,
not.
it's really cool. They're
Hmm.
really cool. I just think that's got a really high cool factor. But yeah, you did send me that picture. I do love it. Um, every night before bedtime, my son sends me a text message with some kind of a cool car on it. He just loves these high performance specialty cars. And last night
Uh huh.
he sent me so in addition to loving this Ford GT that's in my showroom,
Right.
I love Ferraris.
Okay.
I do. And so he sent me a picture. I don't know if you'll see this, but it looks almost orange. It's a 2024 Ferrari SF90, which is a hybrid.
Yeah, I've seen it. I saw it at a car show. They had one in Italy that they were running, and the guy who built it was driving it, or one of the people on the plant. And then they had it at that big car show in England
Yes.
that
So
they have.
you're really up on your cars. I love that.
My son got me into it, and it's something. But you have to watch the back end will come out from it, and you will end up way in the weeds.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's what, 800 horsepower, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um, I love all the Ford vehicles, but I am on the prowl for this may result in divorce, but I am on the prowl for a mid 90s Land Rover Defender 90, the Jeep
Hmm.
type. That's what
I'm
I'm
gonna have
looking
to
for.
I'm gonna have to look that up. A mid 90s Land Rover Defender.
90, yes, Defender 90 from the mid 90s. It's like open air Jeep sort of concept.
Looks like it's a safari vehicle.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But just be careful because Land Rover Ranger, I mean, I
Not
think
easy
they're
to get
great looking
fixed.
cars. No, and they need to get fixed a lot.
I know.
So be careful. Um, okay, so this week, I mean, do we make predictions on winners and losers?
No, no,
No?
it's not in the preseason. No, 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 no.
Okay.
We do make predictions on how much the first team will play. I say
Do you
one
think Aaron
series.
will play? Do you think Aaron will play?
Um, one series. One series. Aaron will play.
Because what I noticed over the weekend of our first preseason schedule for everybody was that um, most of the starting quarterbacks played for all the teams.
Right.
Most of them did, um, and I was surprised some of them like played even longer than I thought they would.
I agree. I
But
think that's kind of the new model early in camp or
might
early in
be,
preseason.
but then maybe what do they do? Sit them in the second game? I don't know, but I mean I'd probably want to build into that a little bit more. I don't know if Aaron will play. I'd probably let him play one series, but and especially if they win the kickoff, let him play the first series and out. Hopefully, he takes us down the field. But I saw the offense versus defense results yesterday. 6 out of 7 offense won.
Right.
Um, I saw that. So I'm expecting big things. And the surprise for me is
Tell me.
watching the humility of Aaron Rodgers.
I'm kind of waiting for him to be the bad guy everybody says he is, and it doesn't feel like it's there.
He's not. He's
No.
not. And actually, back to my son, he pointed that out to me, and he's right. He's been nothing but humble. He's been nothing but about the team. He's exciting. I think he's exciting for us right now, and I don't know that we've had that for a long time. Even at the end of Ben's career, we probably didn't have it.
No, no, no,
Um,
no.
so I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited to have Aaron for us, for Schultz Ford, for Pittsburgh Steelers, and for the city of Pittsburgh. So very happy
Awesome.
for it.
Well, I'm excited to see you at the backpack situation, and we'll go from there.
I can't wait. Thanks, Colin.
Thank you.